bailed banks had a really good day, all up around 4% for today, and this boosting the overall market.
Yes, Eleni, thank you for having me. Good afternoon. For the bulk of the week, as you rightly said, we saw the market was actually doing a lot of profit taking. But from yesterday to today, we saw that the market actually appreciated. This shows increased confidence in the market, because the number of gainers actually doubled up from 16, and the number of losers dropped from 47. Now, if you look at what we have now, that is to show you, like we said last week, that the market actually has continually been patronized of late, and there's upside generally for the market. If you also look at what we have, the NSE index and the market cap, it has shown considerable appreciation, and that is to tell you that currently the market has a lot of upside potential.
Well, touching on Oceanic Bank, because it's actually had 5 days of really good gains, and we also know that that's following a deal that would see over $1.2 billion in assets forfeited by the bank's former CEO, and the central bank governor stating that news on the preferred bidders is just weeks away. So clearly good news as well. So looking at these rescued banks, and from an investor perspective, how would you be playing these stocks?
Yeah, for the rescued banks, if you look at them, they've actually shown some positive sides. Look at like the Oceanic Bank you talked about. If you look at what the price has been doing, it has actually been appreciating. If you also consider the fact that the CBN resolve and the government policy stance as regard the reform they've been pursuing, it has actually shown a serious commitment, and we believe that when AMCON becomes fully operational, by the time all the toxic assets are being purchased, and CBN becomes very clear as to what they are going to do with the AMCON, we see that there will be a lot of activities there. I believe that the investors currently are taking position in those stocks with a view that is generally going to improve. And also, if you look at the fact that we're also expecting Q3 results, currently we have banks like Unity Bank coming out with profits, and people are actually beginning to believe that these banks that have been rescued have actually started on a good track. So if you look at it as an investor, you will definitely see value in these rescued banks, and with time, they will be back to profit making.
Just touching on the Naira, we keep talking about whether we will be seeing weakness coming through on the Naira or not. We know that it has been trading within a tight range of around 3% for the whole year, with an average of around 150 to the greenback. Your view on this, and what is your expectation going forward?
Well, for the Naira, if you look at it, we started the week at 152, 40 range, and currently the market closed at 150. This is a lot of appreciation, and the CBN governor has actually come out to say that the CBN can actually meet the demand. The demand actually has dropped. If you look at it from last week, we had demand of 300 million, and this week it's just about 253. So the demand has dropped. The CBN has come out to temper the market, and then the market is definitely appreciating. So if you look at it, the USD to Naira is witnessing some levels of appreciation. And then by next month, when the oil majors come to sell dollars, definitely things are still going to improve. So that is the outlook.
Touching on the fixed income market and just looking at the yield curves going forward, what is your expectation on that front?
Well, for the fixed income, we just had the auction, and particular interest is the 20-year that closed at 14%. If you look at it, currently for the 2 days it has traded, it has actually appreciated. We have it at 14.25, and then the sentiment in the market is that the yield can actually still go up. So if you are to stake on that, we would actually be looking at maybe in the region of 14.5 for the year runs out. So for the fixed income, definitely the yields are up, and what we have on ground now shows a lot of positive upside.
Fantastic. Just lastly, checking in on the equity markets next week. Of course, the NSE All-Share has had pretty much a good run. We have seen a few days of losses, but some are very positive about an upward momentum cycle that could start ensuing as we start heading towards the end of the year. What is your view?
Well, my outlook for next week as regards the capital market, by the time Dangote comes into the market, that's going to cause a lot of activities. And considering the fact that we expect AMCON to also, the government to come out on some news concerning AMCON, and then the third quarter results will start coming in, we'll start having them though, but they will still also come in. The market generally believes that there's upside for that. We believe that the results are going to be better, and we also believe that there will be clarity as AMCON, concerning AMCON. So definitely for next week, the market is generally going to trend up.